What's up everybody, it's Tizzle, and today I'm going to be doing episode 2 of my gold gun tips and tricks. And this episode is going to be the AN-94. So first I'll just talk about the class that I was using in this gameplay. It was the AN-94 with extended mags and suppressor with, I think it was the B23R with extended mags as secondary, with perks Hardline, Scavenger, and Dexterity. So first I'll start off with the attachments. I think the best attachments are either extended mags or fast mags, and suppressor and maybe quick draw. And I think these are best. They just help you out a lot in your gunfights, and they just worked out the best for me. And this gun is unlocked at level 55. It's the last gun that you unlock. It's unlocked at the very last level. So if you want to use this gun, I would recommend that you permanently unlock it with once you've prestiged once. Because you only get to use it for one level otherwise, as long as you keep prestiging. So the perks that I like to use with this gun are Hardline and or Ghost, Scavenger, and Engineer. Hardline gets your streaks faster. Ghost keeps you off the enemy map, that's always helpful. Scavenger, because if you're going for big streaks, you won't run out of ammo. And Engineer, because I like to use Engineer on pretty much all of my classes with black hats, so I can see enemy equipment through walls, and then I can hack it through the wall, and it helps out a lot, and it gives me a lot of XP, and it can even get me to my streaks sometimes if I just need a little bit, just a few points for a streak. And now for the stats of the gun. The stats are 40 damage up close, 24 at a distance. So up close it'll kill in 3 shots, but at a far it'll kill in 5 shots. So it's a pretty powerful gun. It has good range. It can be used at pretty much any range, but it's best for medium to long ranges because it does have a slower rate of fire. And this gun is different than other guns because it's a lot like the hammer, if you know how it works, but the first 2 shots that you fire out of this gun, they fire at 937.5 RPM. And after that, as long as you hold down the trigger, the rate of fire goes down to 625 until you release the trigger, and then whenever you shoot again, it'll shoot the first 2 fast and then the rest slow. So I don't really, it works at close range if your aim is good, but because it shoots so slow, if you run up against, say, a scorpion that shoots extremely fast, then it's going to be really difficult to win that gunfight. So the recoil of this gun is pretty low. It's very manageable. It does have a little bit of recoil, but it's pretty low, and if you just burst fire it, then you'll be fine. And the reload time on this gun is 2.39 seconds with bullets still in the magazine, and 3.12 when you are completely out. It's pretty average reload time for an assault rifle. It is full auto, and with select fire, which I don't really like on this weapon. I don't really use select fire on any full auto weapons, but when you use select fire on this gun, it is a 2-round burst instead of 3 like it is on most other guns. And like I said earlier in the video, this gun is best suited medium to long ranges. You can still use it at close range, like I said, but its slow rate of fire makes it difficult. And it's better for medium to long range because its slow rate of fire mixed with its low recoil, you're going to be able to kill people a lot faster than they'll be able to kill you, because if you run up against a gun and the other person has a higher recoil and you're at long range with your low recoil, you'll be able to kill them a lot easier. And I think it's best suited for medium range combat because at medium range it still has a higher damage. It's a 3 to 4 shot kill at medium range. And at this range, like I said, it's got low recoil, so you're going to be able to kill people pretty easily. And then, like I said, it's still good at long range because it takes 5 shots to kill, which is still pretty powerful, and it's got the low recoil. And with this weapon, the way I like to play with it is I play pretty aggressively, but I would recommend you play somewhat aggressively. Just try to stay out of close quarters combat, and be sure to aim around the corners, and just be careful if you go into like a building or something. Be sure you could take a secondary like the B23R or maybe a Cap 40 or something that'll be a lot better suited for close range. And then if you run into someone, you can use that, and then say you run up to the top of the building and look out the window, then you can pull out your AN-94 and pick off people and rack up your streaks. So with this gun, in this game, I was using the streaks. I'll just go over my streaks real quick. I was using the streaks UAV, AGR, and VSAT. And I like running a lower kill streak. This is what I pretty much always do, but I run a lower kill streak like UAV or a counter UAV, and then I run 2 higher kill streaks like an AGR and a VSAT, or stealth chopper and a VSAT, or a VSAT and what's it called, an EMP. And this works out pretty good. You just have to keep to cover and try to keep your gunfights so that you have the advantage, and it's better to get the jump on someone. Like I said, if you aim around the corner as you're going around a corner, if someone else is just sprinting, then you'll catch them in a sprint, and you'll almost always win that gunfight as long as your accuracy is good. So you could also run really high streaks with this, like VSAT Dog Swarm. I actually did run that once, and I think I got 2 VSATs, 2 dogs, and a swarm. It was on like Nuketown, and there were noobs on the other team, but still, you can run that, and it'll work out good, because truthfully, this is my favorite weapon in the game, and it was one of the first ones that I got gold. I've got a bunch of other guns gold now, but it's pretty much my favorite, just because it's low rate of fire and low recoil makes it good for longer ranges, and if you're shooting someone at a long range, you're gonna have the advantage unless they have something like a sniper or something. But I really do like this gun a lot. I think everyone should try it out. It's 2-shot burst at the start, and then the rest is at a lower RPM. It's kind of strange, and it's weird to get used to, but if you just play carefully with it and try not to get into close quarters with people, then it'll work out good, and then just take a good secondary that you can use in close quarters, and it'll work out to your advantage. So, thank you for watching, and that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching, and be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe both to Commentatortown, and subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/zTizzle Gaming. I'm gonna keep doing these gold gun episodes. I like doing them a lot, and I've got a bunch of gold guns to do. I've got like 6 or 7, I think. But thank you for watching, and comment, rate, and subscribe.